This is the 18th century manor house we bought in Switzerland. And today, we're getting the keys. Come along as we step into the house for the first time as its official owners and give you a full tour of the main livable floors, including the layout, the rooms, the flow. It's the blank slate, the empty canvas, the beginning of the next chapter for us and for this house. This is it.
This is it.
We are on our way to get the keys and take ownership of the house. How are you feeling?
So I'm curious to see what the state of the house is going to be, given that we haven't seen it since they started moving stuff out.
I was going to say the last time we saw it, there was so much
stuff. Well, how are you feeling?
I'm super excited. I have been looking forward to this. I feel like the last few weeks have been a little bit of just a waiting game.
Yeah.
And so it's finally here.
It
and
is
here's
finally.
the other thing. It happens to coincide, and we've known this, with our wedding anniversary. It's our 24th wedding anniversary today.
Yeah.
And it just feels like a really special day at the beginning of a new era.
That's right.
When we arrived at the house, we did a walkthrough with the previous owners and some representatives. Everything was officially handed over, well, except for the mailbox key, which we had to ask for and get later on. Speaking of keys, the keys that we got were some like this, sort of normal modern keys, and some of them looked like this, from some of the original locks and doors from centuries back. Eventually, when everyone left, we stayed to explore the house, our house, on our own. So let's start in the front entryway. This is the main door to the house. It opens into an entryway that has a door to the backyard, an area for coats, and a door to this room. This used to be an office. It's a unique room given its placement right off the entryway. The emptiness is striking. No more furniture, area rugs, curtains, even lights. They're all gone. If you want to see what the house looked like before it was all emptied out, check out my other video about its original condition. As we move through the double doors, the next door on the right is the small bathroom, or the WC, the water closet. From there, the hallway or transition area leads to what I'm calling the quad. It's a central area with 4 doors leading into 4 different rooms. The cylindrical stove in the middle is a historic centerpiece of this space. On the right is bedroom number 1. Here is our first taste of some of the built-in cabinets and shelves. And as we continue to bedroom number 2, you can see even more built-ins in this narrow anteroom. And in the corner bedroom. The large cabinet and the oven, the Kochelofen for heating, are the same as what's in the first bedroom. They're mirrored on this side, and we're pretty sure they are original to the house. On the other side of the quad are 2 additional rooms. One smaller and one larger, connected with an archway. Our dogs, Max and Ruby, got to come and explore the main floor of the house too, especially these rooms around the quad.
Come here.
Finally, we find the full main floor bathroom, including tub and shower for use by anyone sleeping in the bedrooms on this level. Let's head upstairs to, I was gonna say the first floor. The floor thing gets very confusing between America and Europe. But in America, this first part would have been the first floor, and then you go up the stairs to the second floor. But in Europe, the main floor is the zero, it's level 0, and then you go up to the first floor. So I'm just avoiding that altogether, and we're gonna call it the main floor and the upstairs. The two floors have a lot of similarities in terms of the layout, as you can see here. At the top of the stairs is a fireplace room. It's above the quad and has a matching archway. On the right is the door to the master suite. The master bedroom is huge. It's the size of both of the lower bedrooms combined. Remember the narrow anteroom below? On this level, it is the walk-in closet for the master bedroom. And the master bathroom is directly above the other full bathroom. You might notice that they both have a unique triangular sort of shape to them. On the other side of the fireplace room, through some beautiful double doors, is another large space. This is essentially two rooms connected through an opening with these wooden beams. We come out into the transitional space that leads us to our final three rooms. On the right is a small sitting room. Over here is the small bathroom or water closet, which is directly above the downstairs bathroom. And last but not least, the kitchen. Actually, outside the kitchen is this small pantry space. And then this is the door to the kitchen. I have to point out the tiles and the ceiling and even the linoleum floor, which were from the 1970s. You might have noticed some other decor along the way from that time period. This house was last renovated more than 50 years ago, And I have a whole video showcasing all the things from the 70s, even light fixtures, furniture, and other things that are no longer here. Of course, we can't forget the patio. Let's step outside for a breath of fresh air and enjoy the view of the backyard. This gives you an overview of the parts of the house where we will ultimately be spending the majority of our time. But there is so much more to see and a lot of work to do. So please subscribe and check back to see what happens next on our Manor House project. And meanwhile, we are going to take a little time, sit around the fire on the backyard, and enjoy this moment. See you soon.